Okay folks, welcome back to the Jade Cocoon Let's Play, and if you join me back where I found that minion fang, we've gone back to there because we're going to see now the last person you need to meet for this stage of the Spider Forest, and that's Totoyamu himself. We've met his son, his daughter and his wife, and now we're going to meet, well, the man, or Hairy Humpty Dumpty himself. So there he is.
Hey, you there! What are you doing there? This place not for men. Away with you! What's that there? Oh my, a nice ring you have there. How about giving to me? If you do, I will stay and listen.
Sounds like that guy from that episode of The Simpsons. You sell calabas. And he also looks like, you know, the dude off Star Wars. Yeah, that guy, the guy who laughs, that weird looking guy. He's got his kind of tash and things. He's on about the Tears of Reese, so it's a bit of a tough decision because you're thinking, well, Marbu gave us that ring, our wife, so I know my girlfriend would kill me if I gave away a ring that she bought me, so it's a tough one, but it's the only way to advance the story, I think, so you've got to hand over the Tears of Reese.
Oh, how beautiful. Yes, what do you want?
So now you got to ask him. So I think Calabas is the one that stops the thing, so we'll ask him about Mamon.
Mamon, you say? Well now, that was my name long ago. I was called Mamon too, I think. Oh yes, that is right. I am the watchman of the divine tree. I guard against tricks from you humans. I was so ordered by Elram. Ah, how much longer must I live like this? I have been doing this without end for hundreds of years, and it is only trees, as far as the eye can see. I so long for treasure. Blast that Elram. Oh, how arrogant he is.
So there you go. I don't know if he says the same thing.
Mamon? Yes, that is me. Divine spirit of knowledge. Oh, that was ages ago. Now I am nothing but what you see before you. It seems he thought I was too greedy, so he turned me into this. God? An arrogant scoundrel he is.
Okay, bitter much. But yeah, he was turned into his fate because of the sin of greed.
Blah! Even hearing that name sickens me. Don't tell me you know him. Oh, I am getting it. You have heard of calabas from Kikinak, right? Ah, I have told him 1,000 times. I am really going to have to do something about that yam. It's Kikinak's fault that the forest has come to this. That pervert. Because of him, we were dragged into this fine mess.
Yep, and we didn't even mention Calabas.
Just hearing that name makes me to be ill. It is Kikinok's fault that the forest has come to this. That pervert shouldn't have done it with a human. Oh,
the dangers of interspecies sex.
That I have, but have some got sick? You don't say. Bubu come to your village? How dare it? The locusts of the apocalypse. Well, here is some calabas for the ring. But won't be enough. I know place where there is a lot. But I no tell you for free. Bring me more treasure. Only then shall I tell you where the calabas lies. Talk it over with your elders.
So there you go, I sung you a little song. And obviously being the greedy guy, he ain't gonna do it for free, so I think that's about it.
Bring me more treasure. Only then shall I tell you of the place.
There you go.
Talk it over with
You just get an encore if you say that again. So that's about it from him.
Bring me more treasure.
Yes, we've heard that a lot, and we know you like singing. And this automatically takes you back to the village, so...
Follow me, I shall remove your shackles and cast them away.
The Act of Gehenna.
Atonement for the flesh. Our mouths are cursed with bitterness. Our hands are quick to spill blood. Our path
Is ruining misery, he was going to say. Before he quit for the day, LA. So let's talk to
Oh,
Gara.
so you found the forest people. Well, did they have any calabas?
They sure did.
I expected as much. So they will tell you in exchange for treasure. Nevertheless, I do not expect Jibara to consent to such terms. I will speak with the chieftain himself. There is no time to waste. We need a decision now. We should go straight to the Hall of Judgment.
I could do a Hall of Judgment in my house. So I could say that when people come over. Come with me to the Hall of Judgment.
So, you say you've ascertained the location of the calabas? Do you speak the truth? And he really will tell you if you present him with a treasure? If Garai is correct when she says that the demon is the keeper of the forest, then I have a plan.
Yeah, probably an evil one.
Lord Chieftain, I suspect that the demon of which we speak is the guardian of the divine tree, an incarnation of the forest god. The calabas must lie at the base of the divine tree, the source of all life. Simply retrieving calabas will be but a temporary solution for troubles like the recent attack. It would be wise to find the divine tree and then imprison it together with the god of the forest.
What?
If we could just offer some treasure, this would be an easier decision. But Jibara, I wonder about imprisoning the divine tree.
Yeah.
Would we be forgiven for such sacrilege? Would that not bring about the second coming of the tragedy of Gehenna Pale?
The path to destruction began long ago, well before the locusts attacked us. What is done cannot be undone, even if the calabas does solve the problem at hand. It is only a matter of time until the land of peril is swallowed up by the forest. Therefore, we should put an end to our bloody traditions.
Man, the language.
All that we do is for the future of the people of Cyrus. No, all the people of peril! Lord Chieftain, now is the time for a decision.
You say that it is possible to change the fate of all the people of peril?
My ancestors, the shamans of Gehenna Pale, imprisoned the forest and divided it into 4. It follows that the imprisonment of a god is indeed possible. The knowledge of man opposes the powers of God, and thus the powers of nature. This is not sacrilege. In fact, it is the basic law of nature. Only the strong survive.
Sure, that's the name of a song.
We have long waited for this day, to truly serve Cyrus. We must find the divine tree and evoke the powers of the Talisman of Imprisonment.
I understand. Well, you have heard, Jabara. We have to thwart the menace of the demons if we are to live with the forest. Such sacrilege. This too may be the nature of the beasts of knowledge. We must take action. Son of the Lion of Peril, our fate is already in your hands.
So we've got the Champion's Belt and the Capture Amulet. So that's our thing. But I don't know about this plan for trying to capture a god. It sounds like a bad idea to me.
I have heard many tales, but it seems that Mamon is as greedy as ever. He will never return to his spirit form acting like that.
Well, we'll talk to her about these things, and then I think that'll be it for this video.
Foolish she is. You cannot imprison the divine tree. Did you not see the ancient ruins in the forest? Ugh, that ghost of Gehenna Pale. What is she plotting? But if the chieftain so ordered, then we must obey.
And that's all she's got to say in it.
Oh. Ugh.
Yeah, the same thing.
Her ancestors were alchemists in the ancient kingdom. Her family line has always held the real power in Cyrus, working behind the figurehead image of the chieftains. They have infested the chieftains' families in all the villages of peril. Overconfidence in human intelligence is the trademark of we beasts of knowledge. But it is also fact that without the blessing of knowledge we cannot survive. Man is at times weak, and at times a violent beast.
So there you go. She's not really keen on the plan, just like us. She's a bit dubious about our ability to actually capture a god.
Her ancestors were alchemists.
Well, she just says the same thing. Sometimes it's best to check because there might be an extra little conversation piece in there. I think I've got time actually for a little look at our minions that we've got and a little talk with Mabu before we go.
The decisions of the Hall of Judgment are absolute. But it may well be a bloody path which lies before you. You must tread very carefully.
Yep. So there's one with a bit of trepidation trying to capture a god. And we'll talk to Mabu. As you can tell, has changed her outfit just slightly. And this is one thing that's kind of...
Oh, so you gave him the ring?
I'm sorry,
It's
Mabu.
okay. Don't worry about it. I mean, you had no choice, right?
So there you go. I was going to say this is one thing about this game as well, that people load in other games that I've just noticed through playing this game, is that you actually see the effects of what you're doing in a game on other people, like for instance here Marbu, it kind of makes you feel something, because as you see there, she's asked about the ring that you've given away, and hurt her feelings a little bit, which is something that you had to do to progress in the game. But also you noticed that now she's got a mask on her face and her body's more covered up, and that's due to the performing this Nagi magic for you, which gives her the cursed brandings, like the scars on her body. So you're actually seeing, as she keeps giving you these new minions and making you money and things like that, you're hurting one of the people that your character loves the most probably in the game. But obviously to get further on in the game, you're going to need to purify minions
Our enemy we love, and for the tormented
and get money.
we
So
pray.
it's a game that does kind of,
Grant us
it has
the
deeper
knowledge
depths really
and
than
power
I think I gave it credit for probably growing up. Because like I said, you can just see the effects now where she's, you know, a cowled figure now. I think I've got too many actually now to leave actually, so I'll have to. We've got Kirk Buglis there, that's the guy that we made last time. Was like an ant creature and then one of the ogre-like creatures. So we have him. And we've got Iron Pecker as well, which is one of the Mardregs. So it was a mix between a bird one and the wolf one that we already had. And that's what he looks like, so that's one of our other mixtures that we've already done. Because normally they look more like that, they're feathered, so he has a different look. Now we're going to have a look at some of our other things. See, because I did capture some as well. I caught some of these Doglachews as well, which I think I did off camera. So that's these. I've got 2 of those. That's the ogres. No, I meant this. Where's the one? Dog Hambu. This is the one that I caught that was off camera. So this is the air version of the one I did catch on the other video. So kind of one of those strange 2-legged creatures. We've got a Patuga as well, or a Patakuga. And we've got a Tergrip, which is the Earth version, and we've got a Radmol. There you go. And the abilities that one's got, it's got the Flash to Storm Claw attack. But I think that one's got one as well actually. I think the Doglachew, yeah, it's got a critical claw attack. And it's got that. Celsium. Cures poison and turns storm back to flesh, so that could be, this is a useful minion actually. We've got this thing. What's this one, the Raggar? Oh, so that's the dragon type one that was at the beginning, and we've got a Rugdoggle, which is the same thing except it's an earth one. Is it an earth? Yeah, it's an earth one, so that's got nothing. The Rugdoggle's got nothing, so that's probably the least useful one that we've got. And so's the Raggar actually, that's got nothing. So nothing really there. That's a Nushab, which is a snake, which hasn't got a special attack either. Sometimes you can be unlucky in that some of your minions won't have the special attacks. Like we've been unlucky with that one too. The Doglachews, that one doesn't have anything, so that one won't be really too useful. I suppose I could merge it with that one to make a level 8 one. We've got the Tergrip as well, which has got a horned earth attack, and that's about it. And the Patakuga's got a tail critical, so that could be mixed with something that's got a tail attack. And the Doghambu's got a tail wind attack, and it's also got this Cell Seal, which is protects against poison, sleep, and flesh to stone. Ends once it's protected the caster 3 times. So that's again something useful, and what you probably see in that kind of thing. You'd have different minions protecting themselves against the other minions' attacks. So we'd have to find something with like a tail attack, which I'm not too sure what that's got. That's got a claw plus accuracy as well. So we could add that plus the accuracy to the critical, but the only thing is it's fire and water, so it'd dilute some of the effectiveness. What have we got here? It's got a Mokambu that's water, but that's got a horn attack, so really it wouldn't be too useful. I could do with trying to find something. It's like, I think one of the Ragor, I don't know which one, that I think it might have a special tail attack as well, but I'll have to capture the one of them that's actually got the abilities in the first place. So I don't think I've really got much to go on there. I don't think it'll let me leave either. Let's just see. No, she won't let me leave. So that's it anyway for this video. We've learnt about what we have to do to progress the game now. We're going to have to find this calabas herb, trade the championship belt, that's the treasure that we've been given, to get to the next part of the forest. And then we've got to, while we're there, capture the divine tree, if that's at all possible. But that'll be for the next video. Right about now I'm going to probably go level up, and on the next video you'll see me probably taking care of the poacher that's in that forest when I've leveled up a bit, and then do the rest of our next mission. Thanks for keeping up with this, guys. It was really appreciated, and I'll see you next time.